Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Tanisha, and I am joined here with Teresa. How are you doing this afternoon, Teresa?
Hey, I'm doing well. How are you?
All right. So I'm doing good. We are going to go ahead and dive right into our tech topic of this week, fitness tech. So I am going to go ahead and hide myself. And Teresa, I'm going to go ahead and let you take it away.
Excellent. Hi there. So, as Tanisha said, my name is Teresa, and so we're going to talk about fitness tech today. Kind of give a brief overview of some of the different apps you can download if you're looking to get into fitness or just add some diversity to whatever your fitness routine is. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Read that. All right. So, just like we do with every tech topic, we have a resource shout out at the very top. So our resource shout out today is Hoopla. All right, now Hoopla is one of the free kind of apps that the library has access to as long as you have a library card. And on Hoopla, you can search for exercise, and there are over 60 different exercise videos. If you use the television or the movie filter, that'll pop up on your left-hand side of the screen when you go to search for items in Hoopla. There are all types of workouts for all ages, and it's convenient because the app is available on most streaming media devices. So if you have a Roku or Apple TV or Chromecast or even just your mobile device, you can stream those videos. All right, so go ahead and check it out. So first things first, why should I know how to do this? Why is it good to know about fitness apps? Well, in general, exercise along with a healthy diet is one of the best ways to combat premature aging. Staying active improves your personal well-being and reduces the risk of cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and some cancers. In addition to releasing, different kind of toxins in your body, or just those feel-good hormones that you get during after a workout. And the convenience of an app makes it easy to get workouts and or track your caloric intake, which is something that is very important if you are looking to get serious about working out. So I'm going to be talking about 3 different apps today. The first one is called J&J Official 7-Minute Workout. J&J stands for Johnson & Johnson. This is a free app you can download. It provides customizable exercises based on your fitness level. The next one is Myfitnesspal. Myfitnesspal is free, but it does have tiered membership opportunities. So you can only get so far with the free version, but it is a calorie and activity tracker. And then there's Zombies Run, which was actually an app that I hadn't heard of until I started working on this program. And it's a really cool free app, but kind of just like Myfitnesspal, there are some in-app purchases, and there is only so far you can get with the free version. But it gamifies walking, running, cycling, rowing, step counting. It kind of turns it all into a game, and so we'll talk about that shortly. So if you bear with me, I am actually going to show you guys exactly what each app looks like. Okay, so as I mentioned, one of the first apps, the first app was J&J 7-Minute Workout. So that's this guy down at the bottom, the red square with the white dots. So this is the screen that pops up. And for each one of these apps, it's going to ask you to get registered. You're going to have to enter in your email address, create a password, and do all that rigmarole. Okay, so this one, as you can see, it has 3 different options right off top. So the first one is the 7-minute workout. So it asks you if you would like to warm up. Now, heads up, anytime you work out, you should be warming up. So I would just say yes. You can start with a warm up. And then if you do, your total workout time will be just over 9 minutes, okay? You can do a smart workout. Your smart workout, it's gonna ask you a bunch of questions to kind of tailor your workout to you. It's gonna ask you what level of activity you wanna be in. Are you intermediate? Are you a beginner, and all this stuff? And then it's gonna ask you, as you can see, what is your motivation to exercise? I'm gonna skip it. And so then it's this is your mix of exercises. All of your exercises, you're going to have 12 different exercises. They're going to last for 30 minutes apiece. And then you get like 0 to 10 seconds rest in between each exercise. They recommend that you do at least 2 more circuits in addition to the first one to make it a full 20-minute workout if you'd like. But that's totally up to you. Okay. So just so you have a sense of what this looks like, so it's going to do a countdown. So this is nice because as you can see the example happening if you don't know how to do it, or we're going to exit because you can actually go to the different workout libraries, and you know, they have the different workouts, and then you can actually click on the eye and it'll show you what the workout is. So I really like this one just because it kind of makes things easy, and you can kind of tailor it to your workout abilities. All right. So that's the rundown on the 7-minute workout. You know, just poke around, find what works for you. Okay, so the next one was Myfitnesspal. Now, I actually work with a couple people that use Myfitnesspal, and they really love it. It and as you can see, based at the top, like I said, anytime you sign up for these things, it'll ask you a whole bunch of questions. So it asks you about your weight, how, you know, what is your ideal weight, what is your goal, how long do you want to take to get there, and all these different things. So then it projects like, hey, you should be consuming this many calories. And then based upon, you know, the food that you record and the exercise that you do, you can put all that in there, and then it'll kick it out as far as, okay, well, great, you're at this particular calorie goal. And as you scroll through, you can read different articles, you get recipes, you know, down at the bottom, if you, and this is behind a paywall, the new, the calorie goals by meal. But again, it allows you to record your foods and your workouts. I will say this, my coworker said that she didn't appreciate, now she does have the free version, just like I'm showing you guys here, but there are lots of things that she doesn't really like, and she didn't want to pay for. So like one of the things that she said was, she likes looking up recipes, but she doesn't like the fact that she can't save it because she hasn't signed up for the, you know, the annual membership or whatever. So there are just some very small things that convenience wise are a little bit of a bummer. But again, it's nice to keep track of all your stuff if you're, you know, trying to meet goals and get, you know, to a certain level of fitness or, you know, weight by a specific time. So this is a really good way to do that. Okay, and last but not least, we're going to look at Zombies Run. Now, for people who don't necessarily like working out, I really enjoyed finding this particular app and playing around with it because it gamifies, you know, running or walking and rowing and all those things that I mentioned. So, for instance, this at the top, you can go right into the Zombies Run. And so you have all these options at the bottom. You can either do outdoor runs at the top, you can do a step counter, or you can do a simulate running if you're not actually walking or running. And then you can set your pace if you'd like. There's also zombie chases. Now, zombie chases won't be turned on unless you have the GPS set, but with the zombie chases turned on, if zombies are, you know, coming to get you, it, you know, the thought is that you would kind of increase your pace a little bit. So it gets you to kind of do these, you know, going quickly and then not so quick and going quickly and whatnot. Also, this is really neat because you can pick where you want your music to come from. So you can use the ZR player, and if you already have music in your phone, you can pick a playlist that you've already set up. These are actually playlists that I have set up in my phone, and then that will play in between the storyline. So it's essentially like an audiobook kind of built into your workout. Okay, so essentially you're a character in a game, and it starts off with you flying in a helicopter, and the helicopter gets shot down, and then you end up in this town, and they're training you to be this runner. And so it just, like I said, it's an audiobook, but you become kind of one of the characters, and it keeps track of all your stuff. If you are working on an elliptical machine or something like that, there was an option here. I don't see it right now, but kind of to edit like your distance. But anyway, as you progress, you will collect things. You're able to kind of build up this home base that you've got. There are different kinds of missions to participate in. This one was kind of cool because this was like specifically tailored to people stuck inside the house, you know, during quarantine. And so it's kind of a similar thing where you're listening and then you're doing different kinds of workouts. And then if zombies aren't even your thing, you can do something completely different, like this Little Red Riding Hood game or this home run. So, you know, you can kind of tailor it to your needs. But like I said, I liked it because it was really engaging and kind of, you know, it's enjoyable to go for a run or a walk when maybe that's not something that you would essentially like to do. Some thoughts about these fitness apps. There are many to choose from. Find one that fits your needs. Make sure the creators are a trusted source. So for that J&J 7-minute workout, the guy who actually created it is an exercise physiologist, and he's actually the director of exercise physiology at the Johnson & Johnson Human Performance Institute. So he kind of knows his stuff. As far as the Myfitnesspal, just as far as a reputable source, I couldn't really find the authors, but I do know that a lot of the reviews, as you can see, my third thing is read the reviews, were really positive. And like I said, I have a couple people who have done it firsthand. Also, the Zombie Run app was actually created in 2012, and it's based over in the UK, and it was created by I believe, an animation studio. So not so much tailoring to working out, but they know what they're doing as far as storytelling and whatnot. So consult your healthcare provider and make sure you have the correct gear before beginning any physical activity. That's just rule number one. But your other option, if you don't want to really do fitness apps, the Florida Department of Health has a gift program. It's called Get Into Fitness Today. I've provided their website. They also have programs about diabetes prevention, diabetes self-management, and blood pressure management. If you want more information about that, because they are currently offering classes via, I think via GoToMeeting, just like we are, you know, send them an email, give them your name, and let them know what program you're interested in, and then they will be continuing their digital classes shortly. So I believe that brings me to the last slide. I'm going to turn it back over to Tanisha. Thank you guys so much for attending and bearing with me through that one technical hiccup. And thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much, Teresa. We are gonna let this go on. We're gonna keep the party going for just a few more minutes here because we definitely want to make sure that we do fit in that time for questions. So while we're waiting for the questions to trickle in, I'm going to go ahead and cover the things that we always cover at the end of our programs. Of course, if you need to contact us by phone, email, text, chat, however you want to contact us, we have our contact link on the page there. For more programs and events, go ahead and check out the event page as well. So for any other library programs and events, I have also put the link for the next week's tech topic. Check out tech at your library. So the link is in the chat section, along with the link to the website that Teresa referenced there. So if you want to go head to that website that she referenced, or if you want to sign up for next week's topic, it is there. And we do have a couple of questions. I don't know, Teresa, if you want to come back on camera to answer any questions. And sorry about that. So I messed you up. My computer was lagging, and I was like, wait, it's still on the same slide. All right. So we do have somebody asking what type of data do these apps use on your phone?
You mean like how much memory?
So like what type of
Or,
permissions do they need? Like, do they need access to your
oh, I
camera?
see.
Do they
Sure,
need
sure,
access?
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I remember that the 7 minute workout didn't really ask for anything. Well, I take that back. I think it asked for access to music because you can play music during the 7 minute workout one. I don't think MyFitnessPal asked for anything. Zombies Run asks for a whole bunch of stuff because you can play music during that one, and also you can answer phone calls and do the like with that particular app. So, I mean, it kind of just depends on what kind of permissions you want to give to it. As far as, how much space they take up, um, I mean, if you go to your app store or whatever it is, you can see it before you download it. Just really quick, I clicked on the 7 minute workout and it takes up 65.36 megabytes.
Which
So
isn't too much. Yeah, that's
that's not
pretty
too much at
reasonable.
all.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking they're all going to kind of be around the same. Zombies Run takes up 588 megabytes,
Ooh.
and then MyFitnessPal takes up 112. So, just be mindful of your storage. But like I said, once you go to your app store, it'll tell you how big it is, and then you can decide if you want to download it or not. I hope
Yes,
that answers
yes.
your question.
That does answer my question. Thank you. And for any other things that it may need, like the app always asks for permission to use it. So if you don't want to
Always.
give the app permission, you don't have to use it. And thank
Yeah.
you so much, Teresa, for this awesome program. So I personally use MyFitnessPal, the free version, and I like it. I like it a lot. It's been very helpful to me. So hopefully these apps here will be helpful to everybody as well. And so I think that ends it today with our questions and our program. Thank you so much, Teresa, for teaching us all about the wonders of fitness apps. Thank you so much.
Hey, thanks for coming.
All right, everybody, have a good evening. We'll see you next time. Bye now.
Bye.